What's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be about some speculation we had just this day today, and it's honestly some really cool little insight here, and it's something that CG I think is hiding from us, honestly. So we'll get into that first, and then afterwards we'll go chat about a theorycraft idea that I have that is with some First Order and WAT, but it's actually with Phasma lead instead of crew. This team is really more centered around what's it called? The Shock T lead instead of the Rex, because the Shock T gives out more offense. We'll get into that into a little bit later though. But today, in the start of this video, let's go over check this new speculation that we had heard of. Ooh, here it is. So this is the October event calendar, and I'm guessing they didn't want to spoil it just too early. They're gonna probably wait for a few more days, just so we have like an idea of what's gonna come. But this is probably a little bit of a leak, a little bit too early on. But here we go. The Gungan Soldier is supposed to be coming out in a marquee on the 6th. And it looks like all these first four are all marquees, which I guess is okay. I'm not too upset that way because we need some more marquees. Marquees and farming marquees from like free to play farmable down the line is a lot of fun. And if you don't want to, you know, have that fun, you can just probably spend all your money to get it unlocked straight away, which is really fun as well. So that's the first one. We got the Soldier, and then right afterwards, on the 14th to 16th of October, we're getting Boss Nass, and this guy is going to be pretty interesting. I'm not sure if he's going to be the lead or like some big tank. Would love to see him be like a tank. That would be pretty awesome. So we got those two, and then down the line we got on the 20th we got two. So we got blessed with two Gungans. Holy! We got General Tarpals and we got a Gungan shooter. Again, I think that they're making this new Gungan faction to be similar like a Geo's like a Geonosian team, or like an Ewoks, or something that can synergize really well together and probably do some big DPS, because I can bet that Soldier with General Tarpals and Shooter will do some massive DPS, and then you got like probably Boss Nass for like a tank. We haven't gotten word of their kits just yet. We'll probably get word of them in a little bit, probably the next couple of days or so. And then here's the big boy reveal. So the 21st to 23rd is an epic event featuring my favorite character of all time, Darth Jar Jar. This guy, I've been waiting to come to Swago for such a long time. I mean, holy cow. It's been like 3 or 4 years now when he's not been in the game. I can't believe it. But yeah, I'm very excited for this whole event, the calendar for October. I'm really looking forward to it. And honestly, I think this whole Clone Wars is just a bunch of BS. We're gonna not get any of the Clone Wars stuff. No Jedi, no Skywalker, just this, and we'll call it good. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm kind of glad they threw all these marquees together to make it so they're gonna separate the free-to-play to the spenders, because I would hate to have to fight multiple different Darth Jar Jars in my arena. So what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna probably sell my left testicle just to get the Jar Jar. And if you guys are gonna do something similar, let me know in the comments below. But I'm for sure gonna get this guy, whether I have him, you know, maxed out or at least 5-star. I want to get him at least unlocked. So thank you guys for this little part of the video. Now we'll move over to the other stuff. Wow. So yeah, just some funny stuff. The whole speculation is a bunch of BS. Doesn't matter if it's about this actual Clone Wars content or whether it's about, you know, something like that I just showed you. Speculation is speculation, and it should be like that. I know I've done my own speculation, but I put some ideas behind it. People can do the same thing, but they just tweak their words a little bit. And if you guys want to look at all of the speculation that we've had in the last few days, everything has been started off with the exact same starting phrases, and it's just some weirdo in their mom's basement that just keeps on spamming this around their Discord. Just like, ooh, everyone, hey guys, back at it again with the new speculation theory. Here we go. We're gonna get General Skywalker coming down in the next little bit. We're gonna get Kiadi right beforehand, and that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for reading this, and I'll see you later. That's what it's all like. I think it's a bunch of BS, so don't listen to it. And honestly, I wouldn't even worry about these Clone Wars Jedi just yet until we have word of a rework of them anytime soon. And with the timeline of the next Lightside TV coming this next month, they would need to rework these guys in the next 1 to 2 weeks, or at least let us know about it. If not, then I highly doubt they will be needed for some legendary event with General Skywalker. because they're not going to have these really old and shitty tunes be this next legendary requirement event. I just don't see it happening. I can definitely see, you know, choosing between, you know, 5 of the Jedi Council members, but I can't see them needing all of them. It just does not make sense to me. And if they wanted to make some money, they would probably do that. And if they do want to do that, they got to do it soon. And if they don't do it soon, I just can't see it being a thing. So just my take on it all. But this next part of the video, we're going to stop with speculation now because speculation is a bunch of bullshit. Let's go over to some of the First Order and my Watt theory crafting that I've been doing. And I know, let's just go over here. So let's go to all. I know Watt is probably unattainable for a lot of you guys out there if you're like free to play and if you're not in like a great guild. But I am going to be getting him unlocked this next time around, this next couple days. So Watt is a great plug-and-play character. He's a theory crafting's wet dream, and he is just amazing. I mean, there's not really much to say about him. He is such a universal tune. His Zeta, you can have him take a bonus turn, kind of like a Han Solo. You can go at the start of the battle. He can give tech out, so he can easily give out 2 pieces of tech without dying. The third one's going to be a little bit tougher when he's squishier. He might die getting a third one out, but if you get 2 of them, that's all that matters. But here we go. I've gone over his Watt in a different video, but pretty much these pieces of tech, these 2 bottom ones, the Bactoid Shield Generator and the Blast Tech, are the 2 ones that you want to give out. The generator to a tank and the weapon to an attacker. So in this team, we got Watt. We kind of chat about Watt. Now we're going to chat about this theory crafting team that I'm thinking of. This team is really centered around the Shock T team. However, if you do have the Gear 13 crew, you can probably still use that same exact team with crew, Watt, OG Kylo, Executioner, and Thrawn/Officer with Watt to clear out that team and the clones in both of them because you get more protection. But if you do not have the Gear 13 Kylo Ren unmasked without that extra protection, this is the theory crafting that I'm thinking of. So yes, this probably will have to take Phasma Zeta because the Zeta does include some advantage at the start of the battle, and guess what? When you have advantage, you can be critically hit, which is really cool. And the reason why I'm saying this might be really good is because the difference between Shock T's leadership and Rex's is because holy cow, I can't talk right now. Shock T gives out more offense. You get like 45% offense if you're running a full clones team with the 3 clones. And even more so if you have more clones. But in that team, you're only going to get 3 501st. But you get that huge offense. And then from Rex, you're getting a lot of more HP, a lot more TM gain. And the reason why Shock T's a lot harder with the crew and the Watt counter is because the Echo will just be DPSing its way through all that protection, which is not good. And all the crits he'll be doing is not good either. So in this one, the major thing is being able to not get crit with advantage. And that's going to really help out versus those crits. And on top of that, you have a lot different advantage gaining. You're having it on the Victory March special here. And a lot of other people in the First Order can give it to themselves or to others. I know Officer can give it to others. And also on the leadership for Phasma, if anybody that's First Order attacks out of turn and they already had advantage, they regain it after their advantage has gone in. Just thinking about this whole thing with Phasma and this lead, with the upcoming advantage changes, I think an advantage in this will be really, really good. I don't know, though, if it's worth really investing in because Phasma is very outdated, but it's just something to look into. So other than Phasma in this team, you're going to be needing crew. Crew is going to be a universal guy you're going to be having to use here. He's required 100%. For one, he's going to be immune to the health percent attack from Rex, the huge Annihilate, and he's a tank. Those 2 things are really, really important. If OG Kylo was a tank, this will work even better, but you're going to need crew in here because he's a tank and he's immune to those percent HP attacks. And that's really important because you can kind of just keep him taunting with Watt's tech. You regain 30% protection, and if he does have protection, he taunts, and that's really, really huge. On top of that, you can stun for 2 turns. But after those 2, you probably want to go for Executioner. You know, a big damage dealer that can give out that weapon tech to, or the Watt weapon tech to Executioner for the big hits. And then also, if you want to, you have those 3. You can probably throw in OG Kylo if you want to, or like an Officer. And then even if you want to go this far, you can even throw in Thrawn as that 4th. And then the 5th will be Watt. So we got that team, and that team is really, really good, I think, to counter those Shock Ts with not being able to crit and getting a lot more protection is going to be huge. So that's kind of it for my theory craft here. I just kind of thought of this today. With these whole advantage changes, I think it's really... how I'm saying this at least is I think it might be set up for this next Clone Wars stuff, but honestly, looking down the pipeline, it will for sure be really great for First Order down the line, because if they, if they do happen to go with these clones and Anakin, this General Skywalker, to be the next meta for a little bit, like 1 to 2 months, then they'll probably have First Order being meta, because they like to go light side, dark side, and kind of flip flop there. So this whole team, I think, will get a little bit of a buff with advantage, and I would love to see a little bit more reworks in the future to some of these, or if not, then just give us some more characters. I guess you could have it, and then you could run, like, if we get like a better leader than crew, I doubt it, but if we do happen to, you can probably run crew in this team here, and then if we get more First Order, you can run those guys there. But I mean, First Order, if you guys love First Order as much as I do, I mean, these guys are great. You can actually not only run them versus clones, but or let me rephrase that. You can only run them versus clones with Watt in the team that you're using with the First Order, but you can actually beat these guys versus Night Sisters, and Night Sisters are a very easy counter. And I plan on doing a video soon once I get my Watt unlocked. So yeah, this whole team is very interesting, and I thought it was a nice little video to kind of hit on here for the theory crafting, but that's pretty much it. I got a video I want to put out in a couple days, or maybe tomorrow, or I mean, yeah, maybe tomorrow, about R2 and that little variation with Shock T and R2 that can beat these better modded Malik teams for like a GA or arena. So that's pretty interesting, I think, and I'll do a video there. But that's pretty much it for my video, guys. Just some fun. Just some fun speculation stuff, and just I like to have a little bit of speculation, but it gets to a point where speculation is on overboard and there's too much of it, and that's this video. I just want to kind of make fun of it a little bit. So there's that. And thank you guys for watching again. Like it if you guys did like the video, and share it around if you guys want to. Sub if you guys are new here. I do a lot of different videos on this game. And also, we got Discord in the description below if you guys want to go check out that. I am always in Discord, and Patreon as well if you guys want to help support my channel. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know, what do you guys think about the Gungans? Are you guys excited about them like I am, or are you just going to hate the Gungans? But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.